Well, welcome to Mr. Bell's Kitchen. Today I'm cooking with my daughter Charmel.
Hello.
We're going to be making a Filipino
Dish. It's called Leche Flann.
Leche Flann. Okay.
So, for ingredients, you'll need sugar, 9 eggs, condensed milk, evaporated milk, and then you'll need a whisk, a fork, can opener, and a bowl to mix everything in, and then to put the egg whites, a bowl for the egg whites. And then for the first step, you're gonna melt brown sugar into this pan.
I'll be melting the sugar what I put in here today. My daughter will be cracking the eggs and mixing up the speaker.
And the ingredients.
She'll be mixing up all the ingredients that go into it. It's an easy dish to make. You can do this at home. It only takes 30 minutes.
Let's begin.
Okay. First, we're going to start with the sugar.
We're just going to eyeball it. We're not going to use exact measurements.
We usually cook the old school way. We don't use measurements. We kind of eyeball it. And a little more. A little more. A little more. A little more. That's good. Okay, we're going to use about this much sugar, and it's thin around the whole pan. I will melt the sugar on the stove.
That much
I will melt it that much.
It's going to melt it on the stove over there.
Okay. You can be doing the eggs while I melt the sugar.
Okay.
You can be
We're going to get our bowls, our 2 bowls over here, and then we're going to start cracking our 9 eggs. We're going to keep the yolk but leave out the egg whites.
The shells, yeah. And I throw them away when you get done. I'll open this condensed for you, which is have the condensed ready for you. It's right here. It's the condensed milk we'll be using. And we'll be using 1 can of carnation milk. Okay, now we got the last yolk. I got this. Right there over here. Now you can see. Now we have all the 9 yolks in here. You can show it a little closer.
All 9 of the eggs. Okay, so now we're gonna add the condensed milk into the eggs. And then you're gonna add your evaporated milk. And after that, you're just gonna mix it all together. It's a very simple and easy recipe. It's not too many steps.
As you see, I done melted the sugar in the pan. I melted the sugar in the pan. It's liquid. I'm gonna mix that up.
We're just gonna let that sit for a bit.
Yeah. We're gonna let it sit right here. Put my water over here.
Okay. As you let that sit and wait, you can start getting your water into your pot so you can steam the leche flan.
I have the water into the pot so we get ready to steam.
Once everything's mixed in, it should look like this yellowish color.
Then I'm gonna measure this for the pan. Pretty good length. We're gonna use this foil paper to put over the pan when we pour it in. So when we put it on the stove, we're gonna steam it for,
45, 30 minutes.
35 to 45 minutes. We're gonna steam it.
Okay, so
You can pour it in.
it's ready.
Pour it in. Yeah,
Okay, so now once your sugar
it's melted.
has cooled down after you melted it, you're gonna add in the base of the leche flan.
Just pour it. So now, as it poured into the pan, I'm going to put the foil over it, and I'm going to let it steam for about 35 or to 45 minutes. And sealing it up real good all around it. Make sure the foil is on it nice and tight so when we put it in. We're going to sit it in a strainer like this, a flat strainer. We're just going to pick it up, sit it in, and put it on the stove. As you see it fitted, we're going to put it in the pot. Put the top on it. As we say, we're going to let it sit for 35 to 45 minutes. We're going to take a commercial break and we'll be back. Okay, we're back off our commercial. And
This is the finished product of the leche flan, a Filipino dessert.
Filipino dessert. We're going to take it, we're going to go around with a butter knife or either whatever kind of knife you like to use. And you're going to stroll your pan around.
Ooh, the sugar is juicy.
Huh?
There's a lot.
Yeah, we're going to go round the pan. And like that, just spin it. And then we're going to take the other pan and put it over.
Yeah, 1, 2.
I better use my mittens because this is very hot. It's very hot. And I'm going to take it and slide it. And I'm going to do a count. It's like playing. No, it's like playing. What you call that game? Sounds 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to flip it. I'm going to take it and I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to usually take a knife or anything, just hit all around of it. And then I'm going to lift it up.
It's hot.
It's hot, still hot.
Ooh.
I'm going to check it out, and here is the
Leche Flann.
Leche Flann.
A Filipino dessert.
Yes, and that's it, and that is the cooking for today, the dessert. And that's
Cooking with the bells. We did it again.